Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Section 1, solving linear equations. Let's start these notes. Alright, here we go. We're taking a look at Section 1 of our brand new chapter to start the year, solving linear equations. I actually started on page 2. Page 1 has a warm-up, which I would have talked about in class. These notes that I'm recording are meant to be highlights of the notes where I go back and cover some of the examples that were covered fully in class. This chapter is starting off talking about solving linear equations. There are two models you can check to see example step by step. I'm going to go ahead and start with number 3 though. Our goal when we're solving these is to eliminate all distributive property questions and all steps with combining like terms. So if I take a look at number 3, I see parentheses, that means I'm distributing. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my arrows indicating to myself I'm distributing. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 4 is 20. The remainder of the problem will drop, not an x. The remainder of the problem will drop to the next step untouched. So step 1. Step 2, look for combining like terms. So terms to combine. This 5x will combine with this 3x over here. 20 will combine with 11, negative 11. So now I can go ahead and clean this problem up. 5x's and 3 more, 8x. 20 minus 11, that's going to give me 9. I'm going to set it equal to 57. So now this is what we call a two-step equation. This is what I always refer to as the comfort zone. When you get to this step, when you're solving an equation, you should have that feeling like you're almost done. You've done all the hard work, just finish strong. In this case, we're taking a look at x. X is being multiplied 8 times and then added by 9. I'm going to use the reverse operations to undo that. So since it's multiplying then adding, I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to subtract and divide. So first I'm going to subtract 9 on both sides. 8 times x remains the same. 57 minus 9 is 48. Now I'm going to, since it's multiplying, I'm going to divide both sides by 8. I'm reversing what's happening. And I get 6 as my final answer there. So what we want to try to do is we want to try to get these solved all the way down to a two-step equation, which I refer to as the comfort zone, home stretch, and do the reversing operations. Now I know the directions said just rewrite it in ax plus b equals c. I took it to the next level. I just want to start solving. Let's go ahead and turn the page. Let's take a look at another example, number 5. For now, by the way, we're going to be ignoring the graphing on the bottom. We'll come back to that when we're doing graphing linear equations. So just like the previous page, you see distributing, you go ahead and set it up. So I got 6 plus x minus 10 plus 2x. Got to really watch out for that negative. A negative times a negative is a positive. That's why I have positive 2x. So distributing, done. Looking for some like terms. I have a positive 1x and a positive 2x. Those two will combine. I have a positive 6 and a negative 10. Those two will combine. So 1x plus 2x gives me 3x. Cross it off if I want, kind of make sure I'm not using it again. 6 minus 10 is negative 4. So my problem is now 3x minus 4 equals 38. This is it. This is that home stretch. We're right at the end. X is being multiplied by 3 and then subtracted by 4. So I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to add 4 and divide by 3. Add 4 to both sides. Divide by 3. 42 divided by 3 is 14. And there's my final answer. So when you see the distributive property, go ahead and distribute. Watch out for negatives. After you do that, combine your like terms. Once you have that, you should have a two-step equation. Step 1, step 2, and you're done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next section, this is a long section, we're going to move on to activity 2, variables on both sides. We're just adding an extra step. So yes, we're still looking for distributing, and yes, we're still looking for like terms, but now we're also looking to see if we have the same variable on both sides. So I'm going to skip past those two models. You can look over those yourself. On number 3, I see distributing, so I'm going to do that. 4x minus 40 has nothing to do on the first step. I'm going to rewrite it. I'm left with negative 14x minus 14. Plus 14. My apologies. Now I'm looking for like terms. So if I take a look, well, 4x minus 40 isn't. Negative 14x plus 14 isn't. I don't have any like terms. But I do have variables on both sides, so I need to get those together. I'm in the habit of always moving my variables to the left. That way I'm consistent. You can move them to the right, but I feel like if I keep doing it the same way every time, I'm less likely to make a mistake. 4 plus 14 is 18x. Bring down the minus 40. Bring down the equals. Bring down the 14. There's the two-step equation. We're there. We're home stretch here. X is being multiplied by 18, then subtracted by 40. So I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to add 40, and then I'm going to divide by 18. Add 40. 18x equals 54. I'm going to divide both sides by 18. X is equal to 3. So there you go. There's a quick recap of the first two sections from the notes. This was covered more in depth during class. If you need more help, please send me a message on Teams or on email, or reach out to me during my office hours, which are from 11:45 to 12:15 every day. You can send me a message, and I can open up a chat or a video conference on WebEx, and we can work things out. Until next time, I'll see you.